Greetings! Greetings, everyone. It's your girl, Zangoma, aka the Dope Healer, dealing hope. Oh, my. We are almost out of the woods. Almost. Just mean like with all like this water energy, like, oh my god, can we get into the fire? Can we get some heat? Can we get some heat? Like, get shit going. Um, but I do trust that, like it's been a very reflective um time, because that's what all these signs offer us. They offer us all gifts of basically divine energy, right? And yeah, April is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. I say from April onwards, and as we actually move more into the fire signs. But anyway, before I get ahead of myself, um, if you have not liked, shared, or at least subscribed, like it's like just a button. All you have to do is and like move on with your life. Move on with your life. So yeah, do that, and let's get straight into it. So I'm going to be channeling messages as always for all 12 signs. I normally always just do lunation cycles. So we're getting into a very, very important new moon, the Pisces new moon. And yeah, we're on track. We are on track and jumping straight into everything, into the signs. Like, let's not waste any time, baby. Aries, as always, you're up first, baby girl, baby boy, king, queen. Yeah. Cool. Aries sun, moon rising. Thank you, angel, spirit, God. Messages for their highest good pertaining to this new moon in Pisces. Okay, we got one card. What else we got? Messages for their highest good. Oh, Aries. Again, you're always getting like your own energy, like on God, like, you know what I mean? Cool. Wow. Okay, so the first card that came out was this, right? Time to give rather than take. Then here, literally, you've got your own energy as always. So, whoa. Aries. This past, because literally at the bottom of the deck, I didn't even notice. This past Virgo eclipse could have been very, very significant for you guys. I think there were probably a lot of realizations, and I guess now there's a definitely a climax that is approaching. I think it's got a lot to do, obviously. I mean, the cards are just saying it here. It's got a lot to do here with like give and take. It's got a lot to do with not even, I'm actually hearing like sort of like giving of yourself and like being able to receive, right? Being able to receive also, but also being able to, like I said, give of yourself, you know. Um, Definitely a lot of realizations, I'd say, pertaining to your health, pertaining to your own spirituality, your own journey. That's really what's coming up strongly here. I think there's definitely, you know what, I'm being told here to ask you what was going on from, I'd say, September the 21st. Yeah. What was going on September 21st of 2025 until now, until literally this Virgo lunar eclipse on the 3rd of March that we had. Ask yourself, like, look in and around those times or those dates, and I think your answers are really lying with there, like they're there, they're within that sort of energy. because like I said, there's definitely something that you've come to a realization about, something really pertaining to your health, pertaining to your own spirituality. I'd even say pertaining just like habits. I'm hearing habits, habits, my lovely Aries. I think you're starting to get more grounded, or more clear as to like what needs to go, what can stay, what you can introduce. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Messages for the Aries collective pertaining to this new moon in Pisces. Messages for their highest good. Okay. What else? Yeah, you're coming into... You guys are literally getting the same effing energy. It's actually wild. And it's wild that I can remember that. Right. So definitely there is something, like I said, no, not like I said. You see this and this. What's going on here? It's burning. It's burning. It's burning. It's burning. It's burning. It's burning. Burning up, my lovely Aries. I'm so sorry, but maybe it's all for a reason, you know. And hence why I'm saying, you know, it feels like a kind of just like feeling like, you know what? I want to say like you're back up, back up against the wall type shit, and it's like now you literally lock in, because I'd say for the most part, like that internal battle, or even like just like conflict that was perhaps surrounding your energy, and I would say this energy it pertains to what you actually want to do in this world, like your sense of self now, because obviously Aries, you guys blah, have a very strong sense of self. But I feel like in the past, or like literally from the period, like I was saying, has been really challenged. Maybe within yourself, trigger warning, depressive like episodes. uh I say that with so much love and so much care. I think really here it's spirit is literally just saying, look, there is a huge call for cutting of literally people, places, things, habits that don't serve you at all. Do you hear me? So it's now you can't even lie to yourself. You like the universe is not even gonna, like God's not giving you that option anymore. It's like, okay, okay, cool. Not anymore, my dear. Not anymore. So and I say that really because I feel like it's like your sense of like purpose, and like who it is that are, who it is that you feel that you are, so it's like you gotta walk it like you talk it, baby, like straight up. And in doing so, you need to make sure what it is that you're talking is something that's beneficial, because if you're gonna walk some rubbish bullshit talk, oh, you're gonna feel exhausted. Do you get what I mean? Like it's literally like a recipe for burnout. So don't do that. You need to actually re-examine your beliefs, my lovely Aries, and move forward accordingly, and make sure those beliefs, are they rooted in truth? Are they like, why are certain things feeling so pressing? Really examine like where that like sort of energy is coming from, because if you're going to do things in haste, and I know very fast, but you need to embody your Libra energy right now. You got to weigh the options. You got to look and look, and really come to a grounded decision, because I know they don't know how you coming. Once you're in that, and I mean that for like the highest good. So really just examine what it is that you feel like you should be doing, or feel like who you should blah, blah, who you should be, or who you are. Yeah, because I'm really hearing like beliefs, and like I feel like those beliefs now, it's gonna kind of be like inseparable from yourself. Like the things that you believe, literally, like you're gonna feel like, if I'm able to tell you like, oh no, you ain't, like that ain't whatever that you're doing, you might actually take on that energy and be like, what the frick? Like existential, like dread. Like, did you really? So, hence, I'm saying you need to really reflect on the things that you believe in. Because if it's not something that's rooted in truth, if it's something that isn't rooted in, like, I'll leave it at that, in love, let it go. Let it go. Right. And if you're still trying to, to find like what it is that it is, that sounds so funny. What it is, what it is. But anyway, look, the answers are coming, but you are going to really need to. You really need to ground yourself. You need to ground yourself, and like I said, weigh the options. Use your polar opposite sign, which is Libra. Okay. Which one do I want to pull for you guys? Yeah, let's still gonna do this one. Okay. Last messages for Aries. My gosh, really went in for you guys. My word. My goodness. Okay. Oh gosh, it fell on the floor. Hold up. I'm gonna reach for it with my toe. Scales, honey. It says the waters of the planet. So you guys, maybe you actually need to go to like a body of water. I think everybody at this time, because Pisces energy is like it's water. Point blank period. Like primordial. Let's not get into that. But look, you're being told to really use the energy of water at this point. And because Pisces new moon, really do so. If even if you can take a long ass shower or a really nice bath, or just even drink more water, but like bless that when you're about to do that, because that is really so, it's going to help to ground your emotions, and I feel like at this point in time, it really is like an emotional sort of like battle that you could be dealing with, my lovely Aries. Um, and again, you're being told to focus your thoughts here, okay? And how you're going to focus your thoughts? You're going to focus your thoughts by focusing on how you feel, and vice versa, Cool. That is the messages for you, my lovely Aries. Let's move on. I feel like I should have started with Pisces though. Next time. Anyway, let's move on to Taurus. Messages for the Taurus collective. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, God. Please guide me to read messages clearly for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, pertaining to this new moon in Pisces. Okay, hold on. Messages for the Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right. Taurus, are you still like battling something? Oh no. It's go time. I think you guys are now really like so focused on creating your passions, like, or working on your passions, or being like just even joy. Like, you just want to be happy, Taurus. Like, I get it. I'm seeing very much like creative like projects that it is that you're like focusing on. Maybe it is that you could even be like traveling, you could be moving. It's funny how I didn't start with the oracle cards for you, but anyway, let's move on. I sense like even travel for you guys, pertaining to whatever is calling to your heart right now. Messages for the Taurus. Wow, you guys are literally getting the same cards as Aries, so there could be Aries energy in your or in just working with you also quite strongly. Messages for the Taurus collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you. Yo, I can't make this shit up. Look, like literally also at the bottom, just like Aries, like hectic. Okay, but here Also being told, also getting Pisces energy over here, balancing spirituality and practicality, right? Ooh, and you know what's funny? It says here, be bold and make your first move, and it says here you're setting your course. Like, so I think there's a need to really let go of people, places, and things that like they cannot go with you on this trajectory, or wherever it is that your joy is calling, or however it is that you want to manifest your joy. I would say it's best done goodness, it's best done by like moving into the new. Do you get what I mean? There's a sense here though of perhaps like I feel for a specific Taurus collective, maybe like moving out of a specific role, or wanting to move out of a specific role, and I mean that like maybe like career wise, or yeah, maybe let's just leave it at that, like career wise. However, I'm also sensing here, if anyone's working, okay, let me not be like super depressive. However, there's a change. There's a change of perhaps maybe one day you were like, yeah, man, I see myself doing this like forever, and then it's like no, it's giving like I'm getting the image of like someone, and don't take this as advice. Someone basically like just calling off sick at work just to like, I don't know, like apply for different roles type thing, you know. But there's a huge call also for you to really be mindful of what it is that you're trying to create next, because you also cannot create from a point of, I'd say, lack, desperation, I'm hearing, so you really just need to follow your joy at this time, my lovely Taurus, and doing so is going to require some letting go of things so that you can initiate this new beginning, and even in your letting go of things, just be comforted by the fact that if you look at the bigger picture, my God, okay, if you look at the bigger picture, I literally thought it was the same card as Aries. I was just like, okay, you know what? You guys just go watch it. It says here, keep your space pure and clear. So also being called to just declutter, even get rid of things that like don't serve you. Like, bruh, if you're not gonna wear that outfit, donate that shit. Donate that. Like get rid of it. Because like, yeah, get rid of it, like, and hence, that's, I did say there is a need to like let go of things that aren't serving you, point blank, period. Perhaps in your doing so, you're feeling like, oh my gosh, how exactly is getting rid of things gonna like bring in things? And it's like, that's exactly how it works. That's exactly how it works, because like you're making space, you're making room for those desired, preferred, experiences, people, places, and things to come into your experience, because then you have the space for it. You have the space for it. Okay, so if you're worried that, okay, even if like, for example, if like, oh gosh, if I decide to, like, for example, leave a specific role or job, whatever, it's like, oh gosh, how am I going to, that's something, try, like, be looking for opportunities, be creating the opportunities, be in the energy of wanting to know what it is that you feel like in that new beginning, because doing so, then move accordingly. Do you get what I mean? So you can't, all keys won't open your doors, bruh. That's literally what I'm gonna say for y'all. Okay, cool. Moving on to Gemini. Gemini, my lovely twins. Okay, so Messages for the Gemini collective pertaining to this new moon in Pisces. Messages for their highest good. Like, dude, I'm gonna shuffle. My like, yo. I think I've been playing games here. Messages for the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Messages for their highest good. Thank you. What does the Gemini collective need to know? Okay. A lot of emotions, like super emotional energy here. Okay. How should I receive like that? Okay, cool. Ooh, a lot of water energy working with you guys, like quite literally. Cancer, Scorpio, plus obviously this the Pisces new moon. So I'm really feeling you guys should be by bodies of water to calm down. Go to the beach, go to the ocean. Yeah, but look, I think you guys got this in the last reading with me. It says here, personal issue reaches resolution. I'll actually go check when I'm done here, but I'm feeling like that. So you're needing to work through whatever it is that you are fearful of. You know, it could be vulnerability, it could be just like wanting to do something new, go in a new direction, because it's the last oracle card here, advice for you, and you guys got 5 cards. My goodness. So May will definitely be significant for you guys. I'm feeling obviously that's going to be like your season. June. Yeah, you really will be needing to just be like, fuck it, in the best possible way. You know, like getting rid of the fear, or doing it in spite of, moving ahead in spite of, you know, the fear of whatever. I'm really feeling vulnerability though. I'm feeling vulnerability, maybe even like your own sense of power, of like true personal power. Maybe you've just been feeling like a shell of yourself lately. Yeah, not even like communicating. Thank you, angel, spirit. Thank you, God. I feel like the Mercury retrograde has also like been very tough on you guys in this time. Yeah, literally like moon energy, water. You guys are really being called to go. Please take a long bath if you can't go to the beach. If you can't take a long shower. I would, if you can't take a shower, I don't know, babe. I don't know. Maybe listen to sounds of the rain every freaking night, and especially tomorrow, or on the day of Pisces new moon. Yeah, but you guys are really being called to really connect with your emotions, or just being receptive to divine wisdom. Messages for the Gemini collective. Messages for the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. Right. I'll just leave it at that. Let's see. So, healing energy. Yeah. Yeah. There could be someone significant. 3 years younger, 3 years older. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but, or I feel like maybe it's 3 people coming into your space that will actually be guiding this sort of like healing energy for you guys, because I'm really sensing the sort of, man, I want to say angst, like angsty energy. You know, there's a feeling like you're like something about resources, something really about communication here. If you're in like marketing, if you work in science, research could be significant. If you work in those sort of like areas, there could be like a bit of a challenge with like a feminine energy, or just I'm feeling even within yourself. It doesn't, obviously, because we all have masculine, feminine energy, right? Yeah, there's this energy here of like divine feminine, like your divine feminine energy being sort of like challenged at this time, or you feel a bit challenged. So hence why there's such a big call for connecting with water, because water is very feminine. It is very receptive, you know, like moving with the currents, you know. Still water, no, 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 it's gotta flow, you know. So I feel like then even that's indicative of just like maybe how your own emotions have been like very stagnant, very, you know, still. But you have to you have to really I'm actually getting so tired of saying the word transmute, but you literally have to transmute that energy by vocalizing what it is that you're, you know, feeling, and like by really like honoring who it is that you are, you know, no holding back. Yeah, no holding back. Praise the Lord, no holding back. None of that. All right. And the way we're gonna do that, Anisha, my lovely Gemini, is by doing what? Connecting with your emotions, being receptive, because the answers are gonna come. I think that answer, yeah, the conclusions are within reach. Like literally, you can grab it. You can grab those sort of downloads, but only once you get still and once you can quiet the mind and let the emotions speak. Then the healing will begin. Let's get more oracle cards for Gemini. Gemini Sun Rising. Good. Gemini Sun Rising. Okay. So you're also being told here to literally cleanse your space, cleanse your body. Cleanse your body. You know, like the incense hasn't been like coming this way, or I haven't noticed, but like as I said that, cleanse your space, it was like, ah. So yeah. Cleanse your space, keep it clean, keep it tidy, because tidy space can make for productivity in the way that's meaningful, and allowing, you know, the necessary change, or the necessary downloads to come in. Okay. Gosh, you know this. Okay, let's get into it. Let's chop it up. Cancer, I need to drink some water. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Woo. Yes. Messages for the Cancer Collective. Cancer Collective pertaining to this new moon in Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages for your highest good pertaining to this new moon in Pisces. Oh, Cancer. Very resistant. Hey, what's going on? Okay. Is that why? I see. One more. I feel like you guys need one more, because 3 fell out so far. Look, I don't know if anything fell out, but I'm going to stop. I'm being told to stop. Yeah, literally really resistant. So, yeah, also being guided to work through your fears, just like Gemini. I love how these readings, you know, like, yeah, for me it just shows that this like energy is accumulative, like type shit. Okay, anyway, emotions are also running high. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. But just know that It's all, remember, water. Again, tides could be high, tides could be low, you know. So I'm really feeling, yeah, you guys have to, just like Gemini, you guys have to release, cry it out, sing your heart out, sing it out, yell, shout it out, cry in the bath, cry in the rain. Don't do that for too long because I want to get sick. But okay, in all honesty though, I really am sensing here a huge need for release. So I don't even have to tell y'all to feel what you're feeling, but like really feel it out, ride it out, and remember, like, it's not something that's going to, it's not just because you're feeling like this today, or you know, that's not your life, that's not your entire life, you know. And it's not going, like, if you don't allow it to consume you, then you regain that power, you regain that sense of power of not just being like washed away by all these emotions, you know. Hold on, I feel like I should definitely shuffle a Cancer. Messages for the Cancer collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, pertaining to this new moon in Pisces. Messages for their highest good. Right. You guys were getting like divine partnership, like even in like the other reading. Yeah. So I'm sensing that still. So we literally have like King Queen energy, right? This person could be sensing like for you, if it is like a love sort of like relationship, or the things that you're needing to work through your fears, really, or like, remember, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a love sort of like situation. Could really just could be your own energies, right? And you're being called to balance, it all out. How do we do that? By expressing ourselves in a healthy way, you know, in a way that's honoring yourself also. um I'm sensing fears could also then be related to like forms of, say, abundance, or somebody threatening that abundance, because there's like a really sort of unsavory character within your energy that could just be like, I'm hearing leech. I'm hearing leech. Leechy. Whew. There's a lot of you in this collective, so I'm just going to condense this message. So just be mindful of, you know, unsavory sort of like characters in and around your space that are kind of don't give a fuck if you're tired, like that, you know. Don't even like, I'm hearing that don't sort of reciprocate your energy in a way that's healthy, in a way that is actually meaningful for you, because I think you're such a giver also, my lovely Cancer. But I think there's a point of feeling manipulated here. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. So just be mindful, because this person or these people are, yeah, like they're just, you know, they're not really looking out for your best interests. So I would say maybe your fear could also just be related to independence, not really relying on said people, places, and things that are taking away from you, you know. Maybe it's having that confidence to move away from that, because I'm feeling Sorry, I'm feeling like a codependent energy that you're breaking. Take it how it resonates. Yeah. You can do it. You can do it, my lovely Cancer. You can definitely build, you know. Okay. Okay, you also definitely got water. Let me just show you here. It says, yeah, just like, I forgot who got this, but bless the rain, rivers, and the ocean. I don't need to tell you guys. I know. Oh, just look at the imagery here also, because you know, like the tides of the ocean are also pretty volatile, or could be volatile. Um, they're just unpredictable. Let's just say that. But anyway, the point is, I'd say connecting to your highest gift, which is your emotions, and really trusting your intuition. I'm also hearing also the need for you to be outside, you know, that can also be very healing for you, and you'll receive the sort of guidance that you need, um, or you'll just know what to do, because you know nature just like recharges our energy, and yeah, so just like move accordingly. I'm also hearing, when are we going shopping? When are we going shopping? Hey, like, oh my gosh, you know, like switch it up, switch it up. Maybe you're afraid to do that. Maybe you're afraid to do that, you know. Um, but I think people really underestimate like what you like, how you present yourself, and not just like for other people, it's really just for you, and like how it can make you feel. um yeah, I'm hearing like, please go get something that just reminds you of how awesome and powerful that you are, you know. Maybe you're afraid of like bright colors, maybe you're afraid of, I don't know, just like showing up in a different way. uh no, it's time to go shopping. Go get one thing. You ain't gotta buy the whole damn store, but definitely get something. And you know, I actually never. I'm reading the cards so differently, like now, like because here it says clothing, right? And it says let your outer express your inner. And then we have this card. It says views of the ego. So as you can see, there's literally three people there, but this person is obviously not seeing the like. It's deep. It's deep. So I think you need to see yourself differently, is all I'm trying to say. So hence why even clothing can be something that you can utilize, to switch it up, to feel a sense of power again, you know. Yeah. All right. Moving on to Leo. Leo. My lions and lionesses of the zodiac. Well, what's up, y'all? How we doing? Leo, sun, moon, rising. Messages pertaining to this new moon in Pisces. Wait, I'm being told to pause for you guys. Like, wait, hold up. Give me 8 seconds. Okay. Leo, I'm hearing creations. I'm literally hearing your creativity. Like something about your creativity. I don't know. Is it blocked or what? I don't know what's going on. Or are you just not feeling that inspired? Like, you know? You know? Okay. Okay. Also need to release here. So, you guys, you guys also got Pisces energy, balancing spirituality and practicality. Because, okay, it says here bring love into the situation. I feel like for you guys, your fifth house is activated at this time. Okay, fifth house energy literally has got to do with children, creations, romantic sort of like partnerships. Yeah. So there's by bringing love into the situation, okay, you're also being told to hold your vision. So hence why I'm saying like there's something I'd say pretty significant that you guys are working on creatively in terms of like your self-expression and that sort of thing. However, I think there's a huge need to not operate from ego as when you're busy with this whole thing. They also just could be like, let's say, tense relations, and there's a huge need to release what isn't serving you. Release the drama, release it all, you know. And by doing that, you'll bring yourself more into balance, because then quite literally I do see you really completing, or at least finding a way to continue with this whatever project, or take it out resonates. But I do feel like a creative situation, creative project. If it's a love situation, I think there's a need to release, like again, I'm saying a sense of ego. Wow, see, there's like, this was my conflict card, but it's reversed, so I'd say the dust is settled, but it still could have you feeling a bit jaded, or just maybe conflict around this said project, maybe people not seeing eye to eye. Messages for the Leo collective. I'm getting a headache, Leo. Who has been having migraines? What's going on? Messages for the Leo Sun Moon Rising collective pertaining to this new moon in Pisces. Messages for their highest good. Also resistant. Oh my lord. Woo! Woo! Hold on. Messages for Leo Sun Moon Rising pertaining to the solar lunar new moon in Pisces. My word. Okay. Leo, the South Node is moving into your sign. So I think you might feel like the people that you're coming into contact like more recently could feel like you could literally just meet someone and like you could just feel like all I'm saying is you could feel very strongly, for better or worse. And it would definitely say it's because of the South Node energy that we're moving into. And again, there's a need for healing the heart chakra, bringing love into the situation, even like again. So I'm being drawn to these two cards, right? There's, I don't know, I think I said this the last time. There's a book. There is a book. There is a book. I think I'm gonna pause this reading because I'm so certain they in the last reading, the Virgo eclipse reading, you guys were being guided to pick up that book or just revisit a certain I'm hearing like writing project, because I'm feeling so much Like I feel like you and this writing project like are like kind of like inseparable at this point. So if there's like a challenge in you, if something is upsetting you, for example, I feel like this thing is affecting your like, I'm hearing pen game. it's affecting the way that you are sort of even like writing your own story, moving like in life, you know. um yeah, there is a sense here of loss, I'd say. Maybe a loss of inspiration, I, I'm hearing. But I feel like you just need to take the time to press on. Take the time, like rest, and then just press on, because spirit is also guiding you to hold your vision, because ultimately your hard work is going to pay off, or is paying off, sorry. It is. It's just like in the thick of things, you might not just see that as yet. Yeah, focus your thoughts. Anything else? I feel like I should take another one for you guys. Homes. Yeah, interesting. It says live and gosh, cannot read. Live in an ecological, creative, and fun space. Yeah, switch up even like wherever it is that you're working. Maybe it's not inspiring, bro. Like work somewhere else for like, like 2 days, and like switch it up, and you know to feed that inspiration, because literally you're being told you to focus your thoughts. So focus, because hence I'm saying you and this, whatever, I'm really feeling like it's a project, you and this thing are so inseparable at this point. It's like if anything really triggers your emotional space, or just, yeah, vice versa, it really has been taking a toll on you. So I'd say bring love into the situation, give yourself grace, um and also find ways to become more inspired, because you cannot wait for their inspiration. Nope. I think we also need to put ourselves in like the favorable, mind frame. So literally take care of like your body, take care of like the space that you're working in. Like, is it like, is it like all white walls and, gosh, no. It's like, got flowers. I ain't trying to. I need new flowers. Someone needs to give flowers. You should probably give flowers also, Leo. You should give flowers. But you got this, okay? You got this. Okay. I'm doing Virgo, and then I'm taking a break, because wow. Wow. Okay. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides. Messages for my Virgos. Virgo sun, moon, rising, pertaining to this new moon in Pisces. Messages for their highest good, spirit. What do they need to know? My lovely Virgos. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, God. Messages for the Virgo collective. What else do we? Okay. Okay. Virgo could have Leo energy also. Literally, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Let's see what Spirit's saying. Okay. You guys got lots of new moon energy, yeah. So there's a huge star here coming for you, babies. Okay, so press on. Press on, but you know what not to press on. I feel like my Virgos, you have come to a point where it's like, now, like, you know what, look, if what hasn't been working cannot really be making excuses for it to, suddenly magically work now. It's really like, and I'm talking about things that you've really tried, like, and I'm hearing, I think what's worth pressing on, with and what isn't. So that's what I'm saying. Your gift of discernment, I would say, is really something that has come back quite strongly and quite powerfully for you. And definitely new starters coming. Change. Literally got the new moon eclipse. You got a new moon. Like, yeah. Ooh, it's hot. This light is always making me burn up. But I'd say, my lovely Virgos, you know what you're passionate about. You know the sort of like things that you want to build. I've got the architect there. The things that you want to build. However, I think add the whimsy, keep the whimsy energy, but remember we are in the 3D reality. We have to kind of give things names and make it tangible, so how are you going to sort of like make your dreams tangible? Take the necessary steps, every single day. That again, your creativity is also coming online here. You're being told to really, really, really nurture those gifts. Nurture. Messages for the Virgo collective pertaining to the new moon in Pisces. Messages for their ultimate good. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, God. Okay. Oh yeah, it's time to go, baby. It's time to go. Even though things might not the questions that you might have, like, for like, oh, but why didn't this particular thing, like, I don't know, work out? Or there's, don't worry, spirit's like, look, you know why you can't be pressing on with certain things, and you know why you should continue to press on or to initiate certain things, because you've really been told to, like, go. And this sort of this darkness, it says the light of the world, but in the reverse, it's really like feeling like you're in the dark, like spirit, like, oh, it's been eclipsed, I can't see. And it's like spirit's like, no, my babe, no, my king, no, my queen, no. That's why I said your gift of discernment, it's back. It's back, and you know it. So this whole feeling like, oh man, fuck, I can't see, you're allowed to feel how you feel, but look, it's locked in now. It's time to go. Okay, it's really time to go. We've got the Buddha prepares. In the reverse, it's like, hey, bro, I've been in contemplation. But remember, keep the whimsy, but make it real. Keep the whimsy energy, but make it real. Okay? Messages for the Virgo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, pertaining to this new moon in Pisces. Cool. It says seize your opportunities. So hence I'm saying, like, and then obviously you also got this need to focus your thoughts, just like Leo. So yeah, you guys got a really interesting card here. It says communicates in a fifth dimensional way. So hence I said keep it whimsy, but make it real. And what I mean about that is really believe in the ultimate good right now, my lovely Virgos, and moving forward, trust in that and move ahead accordingly. Okay, because quite literally your hard work is paying off. And the overthinking, we're gonna have to turn the volume down on that and really start to trust a gut. Okay, trust your gut. And by doing so, you'll really be able to see, like, things, people, places that are in alignment, for your highest good, are literally just going to start to show up. And I'm going to leave it at that. And also create your reality. Don't wait for nothing. Don't wait for anything. Okay? Right? I did say I'm going to take a break, so let me just put the cards here. I will be back for Libra. I just need to go outside. Like, wow. Okay. Moving on. I've made my tea. Moving on to Libra. Libra Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages for the Libra collective. Messages for their highest good pertaining to the new moon in Pisces. Messages for the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. Spirit, what does the Libra collective need to know at this point in time pertaining? Okay, take it. Messages for the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising pertaining to, hold on, pertaining to, whoa, okay, Pisces new moon. Right. Libra. It says here, be bold and make the first move. So, look, this is for a particular collective. It says a new romantic cycle begins. Perhaps your first move and needing to be bold pertains to maybe taking this, if you are like in a partnership, maybe taking it to the next level, and to even just release this negativity. Release any kind of negativity surrounding, let's say, partnership. Yeah, that message is coming in very strongly for you guys. Hold on, let's get some tarot messages. Messages for the Libra collective. Once more, okay. Messages for the Libra collective. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising pertaining to this new moon in Pisces. Okay. Anything else? It's time to share your gifts, my Libra. Okay. You guys also have like this energy that's lingering here for like an unsavory person that's like in your energy, and just accepting that this person is just how they are. So you can, knowing that, you can decide what to do moving forward. You know what I mean? You can literally decide, because you're also being sort of marked for initiation here. However, this initiation can only really truly begin and to really take form once you again release people, places, and things, aka negativity, people, places, and things, even, you know, habits, whatever, within yourself that aren't serving you. I'm sensing here there's a writing like project that could be somewhat delayed. I'm seeing like someone like just like drafting, throwing it away, drafting, throwing it away, drafting, you know, that sort of vibe. But I'm definitely feeling like your passion for life is returning to you, my lovely Libras. Taking considered action for yourself at this time is really what's going to help you, you know, move forward, because you definitely are on an initiation, or yeah, Messages for the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. And this initiation could definitely involve like a new romantic cycle, which is like leveling up in that romantic cycle. Ooh, Libra, I'm also told let's go shopping. I'm told let's go shopping, honey. Or get them accessories at least. Ooh, okay. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. So, also being called to some kind of travel. Maybe some travel could help you gain some perspective. However, I'm really feeling a sense of, okay, not feeling, but like there's a sense of here really just soul-inspired work. Doing work that really fulfills your soul. And you know what that is, Libra. I really feel like you know what that is. I think fashion could be significant. It says choose harmlessness and teamwork. I think telling a Libra that is just like, duh. You know, but I guess choosing to move in partnerships that are honoring both of yourself and the other. So hence why I'm saying there's really a big call here for letting go of people, places, and things that aren't in resonance with you anymore, or even things that just aren't for your highest good. And in this work, I feel like there's definitely some sort of like collaboration that's coming through, or a need for a collaboration. I think you're the one that's going to have to initiate that sort of thing. Definitely feel like it's like a fashion sort of like thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I think Libra, I think maybe now it's time to switch it up. I know you. Oof. Y'all don't have to tell me how y'all coming. I know. Libras always show up and show out, like point blank, period. However, I feel like maybe you're just not even wanting to dress in a particular way for some or other reason. Trust that. Again, like I said, fashion could be really significant for you guys. I think yours is just pretty straightforward. It's just straightforward. Even this drawing card that I'm seeing, it could be like sketches. Maybe you feel like your sketches are just, and I'm talking if you are like inclined in that sort of like realm. Maybe you just need to switch it up a bit, you know. Okay, moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages pertaining to the new moon in Pisces. Messages for the Scorpio collective. Messages for the Scorpio collective. Messages for the highest good. Thank you, angels. Oh, well, hold on. Can we do that again? Messages for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages for your highest good. I'm feeling an interference here with you guys. Messages for your highest good, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. What else? I'll take it. Okay, that actually been wanting to come out. Okay, it's time to take action. Communication. Ooh, heavy Gemini energy for you guys. Heavy Gemini energy coming out for you guys. So there's a need to talk your shit, express yourself at this time. Communication, marketing, that could be really significant. That could be really significant, my lovely Scorpios. It's literally like you guys got both the Gemini energy here. It says communication is key and the answers you need are coming. So it's a new moon and full moon in Gemini. Gemini energy is very significant for you guys at this time. It says surrender to the divine. Perhaps the fact that like you just want to figure things out, and like you just, but it's like you have to communicate, otherwise nothing is gonna move. Nothing is gonna move. And you're also being told like, bruh, at some bruh, gonna have to initiate, you know. That's kind of like the outcome of this energy. And like, you're good enough. Oh, hold on. You're good enough. You're good enough. You're good enough. You're good enough. Okay. If you've been feeling like a sort of unworthiness, like, oh, who am I to stop it, my lovely Scorpio, stop it. Okay, the winds of change are definitely blowing in your midst, so you guys really need to, I guess, surrender to the fact that this change is happening. Yeah. So anyone working in like the science sort of like field, or even if it's yourself, could be really, really significant and be significant in assisting you at this time. You literally got this card. This is like my ancestral card here. So this came out with surrender to the divine. So I feel like it's point blank period. Your angels and your ancestors and God is like literally all just trying to be like, listen, we see everything. Trust us, we're not blind. We see everything. And all that we're asking for you is to just surrender to the necessary changes that are occurring in your life at this time. Okay? And in doing so, you're going to get sort of like the answers to move forward, or like the way forward. I think even connect with your ancestors at this time, like, ask them, like, if you've been feeling like a bit alone. I think they're just trying to get like, they just want you to like, yo, open your mouth. Open your mouth. Tell us what you want. Tell us what you want, because we see what's going on, but we can't just move things all around for you type thing. You also have to initiate. Okay, that message is for some collective within the Scorpio collective. Cool. Science could really be significant, or just like I'm feeling a very strong feminine presence in that sort of field. That could be really helpful for you at this time. Bruh, cannot make this shit up. It says ask your angels. Like, messages for the Scorpio collective. Sun, moon, rising. It says here, leadership. Make choices for the highest good of all. Scorpio. Messages for the Scorpio collective. Sun, moon, rising. Participate and have fun. Have fun. Have you been cooped up in the house? Huh? Work, home, that sort of thing. Responsibilities. I get it. But it's like, you need to connect to, definitely say your inner child. Or even like get active. Because once you also get active, you'll be able to like sort of like mute all that like heavy stuck energy, and like you're really being called to embody like your embody lightness in your energy. I know you guys are naturally intense, or naturally very, 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 very introspective and deep, but it's like, let's play a little bit. Let's have some fun. Hey, let's have some fun, Scorpio. Like, honestly, because you need to balance, and it came out with the balance card here. It's like, you got to balance your need to say, even like go for things, initiate things, being a leader, but yeah, the things that you're working on, there's there's other people involved. You could be like a part of like a team, or you could be leading a team in some shape or form. Take that how it resonates. There's really a need for you to, it's like you need to have the bird's eye view at this point, because you could get swayed by, you know, opinion here, opinion there, opinion over there. And it's like, look, you need to take all of those sort of like, I guess, opinions or whatever into consideration, and sort of being able to look at things like from a bird's eye view. That's really what I'm getting. And you're going to have to speak, you know, you're going to have to communicate with your team or whatever. Just express yourself. Express yourself, Scorpio. All right, moving on to Sagittarius. Right, messages. Oh, hold on, Sagittarius. Let me take a sip. Hold on. Cool. Messages for the Sagittarius collective pertaining to this new moon in Pisces. Messages for the Sag collective. Messages for their highest good. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, God. Help me see clearly. Thank you. Messages for the Sag collection. Collection? Are you working on a collection? It says here, hold your vision. Hold your vision. Don't give up now. Don't give up now. Okay. Messages for the Sagittarius collective. Messages for their highest good pertaining to this new moon in Pisces. Messages. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, God. All right. Yeah. Always get your own energy. So love it. I love it for you guys. It says luck is on your side. Adjustments are required though. So it says hold your vision. Know that it's gonna work out, but have it however you're going to have to tweak a few things. Tweak a few things, and in that tweaking of the things, not in like tweaking, you need to rest. You need to balance rest with like divine action and inspiration. Like you got to take action, but you also need to like maybe adjust like certain things. You know, if you were going about it one way and it's not working, this is an excellent time to ask your angels. I'd also say for you guys, or get like, you know, professional advice or whatever it is that you're working on. But definitely you need to adjust how you're doing things, because it might not be working. You might be trying to do everything all at the same time. What else? You also, guys, needing to, yeah, you're working on your gifts, quite literally. See, you need to hold your vision, because it's going to work out. It might feel a little bit challenging right now, because I'm feeling also like a dust settling sort of like energy. Like it might have been a little bit rocky, shaky for a specific collective, and there's a need to really balance your, I'd say, your dreams also need a practical plan. That's like the energy that I'm getting here. So it's like hold your vision, but your dreams need a practical plan. Also, I forgot which sign it was, but you need to continue with your sort of vision. Just hold on, my Sag. Okay, Sag. Yo, guys, just got so warm there. Gosh, I got a bit distracted. I had a call come in, so I had to take that call. So your energy is also pretty clear here, because it's literally saying adjustments are required, and there could be, you could feel like working towards your dreams right now feels pretty elusive, like somewhere like it feels like it's like you know, Some days you can taste them. Some days it's just like, fuck, I don't know. But what I will say is working towards your dreams will always work for you. Like if you continue to work, no matter what, because the strongest power in this whole, say, like earthly human experience is knowing, and I'd say knowing your power, the power within yourself, that conviction, that conviction to really move forward and to be like, I'm leaving with something. That sort of thing. Like I'm building something. So it's very clear for you guys. It's very clear also, because yes, like life is also like this. It's a wave. However, in that wave, you need to remember the power within you. The power within. Okay. My lovely Sag. Let's continue with oracle cards for you guys. Messages for the Sag collective. Okay. You guys are being told to like eat like how you want to feel. And I think this came up for you guys also, the other one. And I wanted to say travel is significant, like, because like a plane literally just flew over it says here though, intergalactic travel. So it says regard the stars with wonder. Know that this is a very like magical sort of like time. And like being a human is actually pretty magical if you really, like, that's what I'm saying, if you really begin to understand how powerful you are. But also, okay, not but how else can you sort of charge your energy when you're low, Sag? Let me give you some tips. Sprinkle tips. Food is literally like it's we shouldn't be living to eat. We should be eating to live, like point blank, period. Like the things that you put into your mouth, that you put into your body, that you put into, literally, obviously balance, I mean, where you got it. But like for the most part, dude, you need to be eating. And it's a very touchy subject because obviously we know what's going on with like the food and what they're just doing, like chemically speaking, to the food. Like it's like poisonous, because people that are poisoned are very easy to control, right, Sag? So, and that just goes for everyone. If you're listening up until this point and you're not a Sag, that message was for you. So you guys to eat to live, and in order to do that, you like take note of like how you feel after you eat certain things. Like, do you feel more sluggish? Do you feel more tired? You don't have energy now, or it's like a quick like energy spike and it's like whoop, straight down after that. It's literally that consistent like effort to fueling your body, because that's what food is. It's actually supposed to be fuel for you to continue and to thrive, actually. And what else did you get here? So I did say travel could be significant. There's something here about new forms of technology that you could be drawn to. And remember, because like we are actually like a computer. So hence what I'm saying is like the way you're gonna program yourself, like from the food that you're eating, from the thoughts that you're having, from the music that you're listening to like the conversations that are going around you. It's like really protect that, because like, whoa, interference is a real thing, it's a real thing. So really, really, and again here you got here the literally the need to balance your chakras, as in be an aligned human. Let's move on to Capricorn, bruh. I've been yapping it with you guys. Okay. Capricorn sign. Capricorn. Capricorn. Gosh, it's gonna be another long one. Oh gosh, long readings. Anyway, Capricorn sun, moon, rising. Messages for the Capricorn collective pertaining to this new moon in Pisces. Capricorn sun. Gosh, I need to move quick. Sun, moon, rising. Messages for the Capricorn collective. Okay, Capricorn, you need to take some time to rest. It's Spirit is saying here. I guess also whatever that you've been asking for, things that you've been wondering about, you know, solutions that you've been trying to come up with, it's all coming. It's all coming, and it'll be definitely time to take action. Aries season is going to be very, very important also for you guys. See, it says it's time to take action. I love how sequential this all is for you guys, because it's like once you take the time to rest, and then once you take the time to rest, you get the sort of like solutions, you get the downloads, and then it's like, I know what to do. I know what to do, honey. I know what to do, right? And you need to realize, you just need to, like, one foot in front of the other. I don't have to tell you guys that, but it's really, you can't keep one foot in front of the other when you are exhausted, when you are literally on 5%, bruh. What the F do you think you're gonna do on 5%? Like, for real? Like, for realsies though? No, charge yourself up so that you can actually move ahead and do things that are actually going to be or taking action that will actually materialize in a way that's I'd say powerful, in a way that's meaningful. You know, don't just burn through your energy resources, my lovely Capricorn. Signs could be significant that really try to come out. Hold on. Oh my word, Signs could, oh gosh, signs could definitely be significant for you guys. Hold on. Let me shuffle. Your energy feels very like, ugh. I want to say frazzled. I think you really need to, like, just take a weekend, take a day, each day, an hour a day, to just not do anything and relax. Really relax, Capricorn. Honestly. Messages, because y'all could be freaking workaholics also. Cool. Yeah, you see, there's definitely like a change that has occurred for you guys. However, this change, I'd say, like, just like, I don't know who else I was saying this to, I'm like, the dust has settled. You know, the dust has settled, and this delay in whatever it is that you're trying to be birthing, you know, it will only sort of like materialize, like the best outcome, I mean, will materialize once you surrender. Once you surrender, then you will know that, you know what, let me create my story here. Like, whatever delay, whatever, you know, like, is happening with you guys, I'm gonna get like one more card for you guys. Thank you, Angel Spirit. Whatever delay here, it's going to, it will yo, the English is not Englishing. This delay will only stop being a delay maybe even once you release, like I said, certain expectations, maybe being so fixated on a specific outcome, because you definitely still need to, like, you know, hold your vision. But I definitely say with you guys is breathe, because then you're gonna have the best sort of like plan to move forward, and then you guys know, I don't have to tell y'all how to come through. Woo! I don't have to tell you guys. Once you guys are so certain and, you know, so assured within yourselves, bosses. So look, okay, we did get that. Yeah, makes more sense. Yeah, thank you. So there's this. Okay, so we got the chess game here. So people are being really strategic around you, or like within your energy. Not gonna lie. Or there's a call for you to be pretty strategic also. And when I say strategic, I'm not saying finesse and finagle your way. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is know what's not your load to carry. For example, like you, hence, like don't try to pick up all these things and think you can just like, oh yes, oh I'm such a hard worker. Yes, you are, but it's like some battles, number one, not yours to fight. Some loads not yours to carry, not yours. So let it go. And how is it that you're going to let it go, my lovely Capricorn? By using your mind. And and when I say your mind, you need to be wise. Hence why I'm saying it's like you cannot be everywhere all at once type thing. And knowing then what sort of like action to sort of like take is going to require a renewed commitment to yourself. Maybe you've been abandoning yourself in some shape or form because you're like, oh, I'm gonna carry everybody's load. No, delegate, my babe. Delegate. Delegate like the goat that you are. Okay? Delegate so that you can actually have the time and the capacity for you to conjure up all these amazing visions and these amazing plans, and to take action towards those things that are worthy. Yo, sorry, got very like touchy with you guys, but I think you guys needed to hear that, right? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, messages for the lovely Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, messages for this Capricorn collective. Thank you. Messages. Ooh, be all you can be. Love it. I 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 love it. So, use your creativity. That's what I'm saying. Like, you're not going to be able to, receive those downloads in the best possible way because you're too tired, for example, to like, or to even like think about it, or to feel it, or to even see it. And then how then are you going to take the necessary action towards that? So you're being also told here to, I'd say, whatever animals that you like feel like drawn to, or like if you identify like with that whole spirit animal, channel yourself into that. Channel yourself into that. And the way that you will do that is by resting, really resting. It says here, the new children, I love it. It says be all you can be. Like, use your mind, use your mind, Capricorn. Use your mind, use wisdom, and take considered action towards the things that you want to do. Because I think the things that you want to do are also like, I actually want to say a bit avant-garde in a way. So for you to ground all of that energy, you might also need to take up like some kind of educational like any educational path. Yeah, because there's also like a library here. And yeah, how are you gonna do that if you're consistently tired? How my lovely Capricorns? Anyway, there could be like a educational path that is calling to you. Trust it, go with it, let's go. All right, my lovely Capricorns, moving on to Aquarius. Yo, bruh, this is a movie. this video, it's literally a freaking movie. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, messages for the Aquarius collective pertaining to, let me just see how much for battery. Yeah, okay, we're good. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, messages for your highest good pertaining to the new moon in Pisces. Also being told to hold your vision. You guys got that same card the last time. I remember. Your cards are just falling off the hectic. You guys definitely will probably have like Capricorn energy. They're like falling over there. I'll get them. It says take time to breathe out. Also need to rest. Stop trying to go, 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 go. Stop burning through fuel. Stop burning through it. Stop burning through your energy. I've been trying to ignore that part. It literally came out. It's been coming out. Okay, it says surrender to the divine. Let me get these cards. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. You're also being told to hold your vision. As in, don't give up. That's not what we're saying. All we're saying is you need to pause. Pause so that you can also take the necessary considered actions that are going to be meaningful. It says surrender to the divine. Divine's like, you rest. Rest, my friend. Chill. Chill, because if you're gonna burn through your resources, burn through your energy, ain't nothing gonna happen. Or let's say the best outcome is not foreseen if you continue to do that, right? Okay. I'm being so cutthroat with you guys. I'm so sorry. Not sorry, but yeah, somebody needs to hear that, right? Stop it. Okay. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising pertaining to this new moon in Pisces, right? What else? Ooh, I love it when the cards get, ooh, come flying out. That is way too much. Let's see. Okay. You feeling alone, Capricorn? Look, I called you Capricorn. Probably go watch the Capricorn one also. Aquarius. You see, you feel like you're running out of time for whatever it is that you've been planning, that you're working on. You're just like, time is running out. It could be a crucial time, right? But I would say definitely still take the necessary rest, because there is a sense here of, I guess, maybe even feeling so disconnected to the point where maybe you're feeling like, man, what is this all for? Like maybe you could be really just feeling just disconnected from yourself. And the way you need to, or the way, the way the cards are like laying out here, Spirit is really just saying to me, the way you're going to connect back to yourself is by even doing like one or two things that you really love, that bring joy to you, that are not harmful to you. I don't know why I had to say it like that, but yeah, because there's also a need here to connect here to your ancestors. I really believe that came out also for you. Or feeling like a sense of alone, like feeling a sense of alone, feeling a sense of being alone in this grand universe. And I think there's this lovely poem. It's called Desiderata. I don't know who it's by, but in any case, one of the beautiful lines in that poem are, you are a child of the universe, no less than the stars and the sun. And I think it says the moon. So it's like, it's okay. Like, take the time you need out to like relax. And you are considered by the divine very highly, just like the star, just like the moons, just like the animals, like, bruh. So anyway, so what I'm trying to say is, don't feel guilty about needing to rest or wanting to rest even. So like, don't, because the universe, God is literally just like, please surrender my babe, surrender my queen, surrender my king, surrender my baby, surrender, do it. Okay, right. So we've got here the crescent moon in the reverse. So again, working on something, however, feeling like, man, something like things are just not aligning in the way like it's supposed to, or like, and I really, because these two cards came out together, there could be people, places, and things really surrounding whatever it is that you're working on, that could feel very stifling. They could feel very stifling. So hence what I'm saying is like, maybe just take a step back, take a pause, take a rest, and you'll be able to again, I'd say maneuver yourself in a way that is, one, you're taking considered action for yourself. Whether, like at this point, if maybe it feels like maybe like people need your help at this point, maybe like, you know, like there's some sort of like conflict going on, but it's like you are kind of like a little bit removed from this whole thing. It's like you're not really directly involved. However, that indirect involvement could actually be taking a lot away from your energy, and you're literally like you like yeah. So move accordingly. Pull back your energy where you feel called to, where you feel drained. Do it. Messages for the Aquarius collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you. Pertaining to the, yeah. Did I say? No, I don't know who I was talking to about animals. But anyway, messages for, Capricorn. Hence why I said go watch the Capricorn one also. Okay. Cool. Feel that. Nature. Yeah, you guys are really needing to go outside. Ooh, I love this one for you guys. It says music. Bring yourself into harmony. Into divine harmony. So what is it that you're listening to? Or maybe you know, like listen to music that's gonna like both help you relax and also hype you up, because those two things are actually feeding your energetic field, and in doing so you'll be a lot stronger in how it is that you need to move, you know, my lovely Aquarius. Yeah, you guys are really being called to go outside, hey? More so than Capricorn. Like it's, you guys both got nature and animals, so like be outside, be outside. Ground yourself, because you see nature only from like in this reading it's making a lot more sense, because taking time to breathe out, nature is the number one energy restorer, well, one of, you know, so it'll definitely help to restore your energy, and you'll be able to move forward accordingly. Okay, moving on to Pisces, the star girls and boys of this new moon in Pisces. This is y'all new moon. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Lovely Pisces. Messages for the Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, pertaining to the new moon in Pisces. Yo, let's get it. Ooh, okay, take it. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, gosh. It says here, believe in the impossible. Don't let your past hold you back. My gosh, I love that. And those two just flew out. I think I'll take one more. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, guys. Thank you, God. Okay, messages for the Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. Messages for their highest good. Cool. Also being told to release, negativity. The card that flew out here, it says emotions are running high. Okay, it's kind of could be obviously make total sense if you're feeling somewhat just like leave me alone, like more than usual. Leave me alone, everyone, just leave me alone. Gosh, goodness, do it. You gotta put yourself on D&D. Put that phone on D&D, baby. Do it. You're giving divine guidance. You're giving divine permission to put your phone on D&D, to put yourself on D&D. Do not disturb me. Leave me alone. Okay. Messages for the Pisces collective. Oh my gosh. Y'all, hold on. Let's ground. Messages for the Pisces collective, Sun, Moon, Rising. Well, actually, I'm being told to pause on that. Let's get into the tarot. Okay, get back there. Okay, messages for the Pisces collective pertaining to the new moon in their sign. Messages for their highest and ultimate good. Thank you, angel spirit. Thank you, God. Okay. Ooh. All right. Yeah. Cool. Gosh, there's like there's an unsavory character within your energy that's just like, give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. That's like what I'm like hearing. Freaking annoying as I'm looking at this energy. And it's literally just like, I think because you guys are such givers, obviously, boundaries. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. That's what this is saying. There's a lovely commitment coming here. Could be literally just renewing your commitment to yourself, or it could be a significant commitment, marriage, new partnership. Oh, you guys also got the animals card. Okay, wonderful. What else? Cool. Okay. Yeah, connect to your animals at this time, my lovely Pisces. They're going to be super, super, super supportive and healing of you at this time. Oh, cannot make this shit up. Okay. You guys also got the waters of the planet. It says, bless the rain, rivers, and the oceans. I said this to Aries in the beginning. I'm like, y'all, water is a very important and powerful thing. Don't need to tell you guys that. You guys definitely will benefit so much from this, because, or by let's say by really tuning into your emotions, tuning into just, you know, being receptive, like, let's say, sort of moving with the flow. That's why I said, if you feel like putting yourself on D&D more than usual at this time, do it. Like, do it. And then it says health and healing. And then it says expand your gifts and powers. So I definitely feel like there's a maybe like a level up energy in how it is that you heal yourself, maybe how it is that you're healing for like others. So maybe that's why you are being told to be like on D&D for like a few, you know, days or whatever, just so that you can receive those downloads, receive that sort of like being charged up again, right? Your health and healing is very significant to you guys, or for you guys at this point. And I'm really sensing here, being on D&D is like, it's going to recharge and restore you, and to sort of like activate more of that healing energy. Take care of your health also at this time. If you've been really feeling like super tired, just like weird like migraines, headaches, back pains, that is a clear sign that you need to slow down, you need to recharge, you know. And it's definitely a time to be sharing your gifts, my lovely Pisces. Yeah, but like, release the negativity. That shit cannot go with you. Tell that, bruh, get the hell out, get out. Even if it's like, you know, like your own like limiting beliefs, whatever, whatever. Oh, honey, you gonna have to really, 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 really talk to yourself, talk to the divine, and be like, look, like, no more, no more, like, lack energy, just like people trying to siphon your energy. None of that shit, baby. Yes, I'm a giver. Yes, I'm, you know, but no. Hence, boundaries. Boundaries. Because I'm telling you, if you continue to lack boundaries, these little vampires, they're just gonna be trying to run amok around you. But the divine ain't gonna allow that. The divine is just like, my babe, I know they get it. I know they get it. So yeah, we're done. We're done. Those are the messages for the new moon in Pisces. If it resonates, please let me know. Like, share, subscribe, all that. And be well. Take care of yourselves. And oh, bless the water. Bless the water. I'm having tea, but bless it nonetheless. Bless it nonetheless. It's been your girl, Zangoma, aka the Dope Healer, Dealing Hope. Bye.